Duluth is facing a housing crisis with affordable housing limited and rent prices raising. A Twin Ports group held a gathering earlier today to support the need for affordable housing. Northern News Now's Terrence Simmons was at the rally and explains the need for housing here in the Twin Ports.
The Duluth Housing Alliance gathered Saturday in support of affordable housing in the city.
Those rents keep going up and up and up faster than inflation. And, how can you afford to save for a house, for home ownership, when you're stuck paying rent?
The group of protesters started their rally at Nettleton Elementary School, a now vacant building. The Duluth Housing Alliance claims that Heirloom Property bought the school for $165,000 back in 2018 and built them into apartments. 5 years later, the building still remains vacant. This past summer, homeless people were camping inside and were later evicted. Carl Sack believes there were better options for the homeless instead of eviction.
And rather than provide housing for those folks, maybe in that very building, they were moved along and there's a fence and the building sits vacant and deteriorating rather than provide housing for people. And that's why that's a sign that the market's failing.
According to Minnesota Dash to End Homelessness, at least over 600 people in Duluth are experiencing homelessness. As the weather gets colder, the Duluth Housing Alliance worry what will happen next.
Lots of people on the street, people trying to sleep outside in the middle of winter. The warming center is completely overwhelmed. They close in April for the season, and then we still get snow after that, and people are sleeping outside.
So now we're asking the city to do everything they can to use remaining COVID funds to provide housing for people and to investigate non-market models of housing that don't rely on private developers to provide roofs over people's heads. We need more public housing. We need at a variety of income levels, not just for low-income people, but on a sliding scale.
The group acknowledges that housing is a complex topic, but the demands are not as comprehensive. In Duluth, I'm Terrence Simmons, Northern News Now.
March ended at the Clayton Jackson McGee Memorial earlier today. For more information on the Duluth Housing Alliance, visit northernnewsnow.com.